The 4th of July wouldn't be complete without spending some time on the baseball diamond, a place where anything can happen. Welcome in the NBC5 Sports Desk. I'm Noah Searson. Weird and wacky stories of the sport is the subject matter of Tim Haggerty's latest book, Tales from the Dugout. Now, Haggerty is a Vermont native and Linden State alum who currently serves as a broadcaster for the AAA affiliate of the Padres. And recently, I caught up with Tim to learn more about his book. He recently released a book that details many funny stories, and I got a chance to look at some of them. They are quite unique in every single fashion. Kind of just explain what took you on this journey to want to write a book and do all this research to learn these crazy stories.
Well, in addition to broadcasting games, I've always loved baseball history and baseball research. And back in 2012, when researching something else, I came across this Texas League game in Austin in a newspaper archive. And the game got delayed because a wild bull ran on the field. And I thought, well, I do this for a living. I've never heard of this story. So it made me realize just how many wild stories there have been in the history of minor league baseball.
One of my favorites was actually from Vermont when they were the Expos, still at the time, now the Lake Monsters. The president of the team at the time, who's now still with the team, C.J. Knutson, they were on a losing streak. And I just want to get this right. He slept in the dugout for every single night that they lost a game?
Yeah, I love this story as well. You're right. The team started 0-5, and as a way to get some publicity and maybe try to create something positive around this losing streak, CJ said, I'm going to sleep in the dugout every night until the Vermont Expos win a game. And a staff member is going to join me, an additional staff member, after each loss. Well, you can guess what happened. The team kept losing and losing. There are interns sleeping on the roof. And finally, after an 0-12 record, the Vermont Expos finally won a game, and everybody was free to go back to their own beds.
Well, and there's no way it could have been comfortable. Been to Centennial Field many a time, and that is quite the challenge. You were also a broadcaster, the first broadcaster for the Vermont Mountaineers over at Recreation Field in Montpelier. How did that kind of, I guess, develop your love for the sport to the point that you're still doing it almost 20 years later?
That was a huge part of me getting my start. Prior to that, I worked at radio stations in the Northeast Kingdom and went to Linden State College. And now in the baseball world, 20 years later, when I tell people about the Mountaineers, the baseball world is just so impressed. When you look at the population of Central Vermont and then how many fans they get, there's great support. And it's an amazing atmosphere they've created there.
That's the case in a lot of minor league and kind of the collegiate league level during the summers. In your experience, why is it so important? Because there are probably a lot of people out there that haven't necessarily thought about considering going to a minor league baseball game. But as your book details, there can be many funny stories and also very high quality play. So why is it important for not only like the development of players, but also continuing that baseball culture in America?
I really think it is a baseball culture, as you put it. To me, minor league baseball is the most pure form of community gathering. You have the diehard fans that know everything about every player, but then you also have the families that go to one game a year. To me, it's such a pure atmosphere. Everybody, whether it's an adult or a kid, whatever their background is, it's sort of uniting. Everybody there is agreeing. We want our team to win. We want to have a good time. So to me, the word community really comes to mind when you think about a minor league ballpark.
Again, the book is called Tales from the Dugout. Author Tim Haggerty, current broadcaster for the AAA affiliate of the San Diego Padres, the El Paso Chihuahuas. Tim, thank you so much for taking some time today, and good luck the rest of the season.